7 Psychological Secrets Behind the Doggy Style. Position doggy style remains one of the most intriguing and popular intimate positions in human sexuality, not just because of how it feels physically, but because of the deep psychological and emotional triggers it activates. This position taps into primal instincts that influence attraction, dominance, and emotional bonding. Let's uncover 7 psychology-backed secrets that explain why it fascinates so many people and what it really represents. It awakens primal instincts. This position naturally triggers the part of the brain connected to raw desire and instinctive behavior. It mirrors primitive mating postures seen across species, stirring ancient biological drives linked to closeness, passion, and power. Both partners often report feeling more instinctive and emotionally charged in this state. It enhances women's physical and psychological pleasure. Doggy style allows deeper penetration and unique contact with sensitive internal areas like the G-spot. Many women experience heightened arousal and stronger orgasms, which in turn release dopamine, the pleasure and bonding hormone, strengthening emotional intimacy afterward. It boosts men's confidence and sense of control psychologically. Men often associate this position with dominance and leadership. This controlled form of dominance can temporarily raise testosterone and confidence levels. Yet the deeper meaning isn't about power. It's about mutual trust and the emotional bond that comes from being given control responsibly. It allows women to release control. For many women, this position provides a sense of surrender, a psychological space to let go of pressure or performance concerns. By allowing themselves to relax and receive, they often experience more pleasure and emotional connection. Emotional reconnection is key. Even though direct eye contact is limited in this position, small gestures, such as gentle touch, affectionate words, or cuddling afterward, maintain closeness. Studies show that couples who reestablish emotional connection after intense moments report stronger satisfaction and relationship harmony. It reflects personality and openness. Psychological research suggests that people who prefer doggy style may have more confident, bold, or exploratory personalities. They often value excitement, trust, and novelty in relationships, indicating comfort with both emotional and physical vulnerability. Emotional trust amplifies pleasure. Despite its reputation for intensity, true fulfillment in this position comes from emotional safety and consent. When partners communicate openly and feel secure, oxytocin, the love hormone, is released, transforming the act into a powerful mix of affection and passion. In summary, doggy style is far more than a physical posture. It's a complex psychological exchange involving trust, desire, vulnerability, and connection, proving that the mind and body work together in creating real intimacy. Part 2. While most people see doggy style as a purely physical position, psychology reveals that it carries much deeper emotional and behavioral meanings. The way we connect, react, and express ourselves in this position often mirrors our hidden desires, trust levels, and attachment styles. Let's explore what it really says about intimacy and connection. It mirrors emotional dynamics in a relationship. Doggy style subtly reflects how couples handle balance between control and surrender, dominance and trust. When both partners feel safe, it strengthens emotional harmony. But when communication is missing, it can sometimes feel disconnected. The key lies in emotional awareness, not just physical pleasure. It enhances vulnerability and trust psychologically. Turning your back to your partner requires a certain level of trust. That vulnerability builds emotional depth. When the experience is mutual and caring, it reinforces security, showing that intimacy isn't just physical closeness, it's emotional exposure too. It activates primal and emotional energy together. This position links two opposite human instincts, primal passion and emotional bonding. When both are balanced, couples experience what psychologists call integrated intimacy, where raw desire meets affection. That's why this position can feel both wild and deeply connecting at the same time. It can strengthen or expose relationship chemistry. Some studies suggest that couples naturally choose positions that match their emotional chemistry. If there's mutual understanding and affection, doggy style can feel powerful and passionate. But if there's tension or distance, the same act might feel mechanical. The emotional context always shapes the physical experience. Communication transforms the experience, talking before, during, or after intimacy, even with small gestures, can turn a purely physical act into a meaningful connection. Compliments, gentle words, or checking in emotionally create a safe psychological space that enhances trust and satisfaction. It plays a role in confidence and self-image for both men and women. Doggy style can subtly boost self-confidence. Feeling desired, attractive, and in sync with a partner releases serotonin and oxytocin, hormones that increase happiness and reduce stress. In healthy relationships, that emotional afterglow strengthens both partners' self-esteem. It symbolizes emotional equality through physical contrast. Even though one partner appears more dominant physically, real emotional equality comes from mutual respect. True dominance isn't about control. It's about care, attentiveness, and emotional presence. That's what turns this position from a simple act into a moment of trust and connection. Final thoughts. Doggy style isn't just about pleasure. It's a reflection of human psychology, trust, and emotional depth. When practiced with communication, care, and consent, it becomes a shared experience that unites passion with emotional closeness. In the end, real satisfaction doesn't come from the position itself. It comes from how emotionally safe and connected both partners feel in it. Part 3. Doggy style goes beyond physical pleasure. It's a window into emotional dynamics, personality traits, and the way people express intimacy. From body language to attraction cues, this position can say a lot about confidence, trust, and personal desires. Let's explore the deeper psychological signals behind it. It reflects confidence and emotional openness. People who are comfortable with doggy style often show higher levels of body confidence and emotional openness. They're less focused on performance and more tuned into the experience. This comfort with vulnerability signals a healthy level of self-acceptance and trust in their partner. Dominance and submission express emotional roles. Every intimate relationship carries elements of dominance and surrender. Doggy style allows partners to safely explore those dynamics. For some, it's about expressing leadership and control. For others, it's about releasing control and feeling protected. Both roles can build deeper understanding and empathy when rooted in trust. Attraction cues reveal emotional chemistry. Psychologists note that body movements, rhythm, and responsiveness during this position often reflect emotional connection. When both partners move in sync, it shows emotional attunement, a subconscious sign of chemistry and understanding. Disconnection, on the other hand, can highlight emotional distance. It can reveal comfort with intimacy. Being comfortable in this position suggests emotional maturity and acceptance of physical closeness. People who avoid or resist it may not feel emotionally safe yet, which isn't negative, just a sign that more trust and communication are needed before full vulnerability feels natural. It highlights nonverbal communication in this position. Words are few, so touch, rhythm, and energy become the language of connection. Every gesture communicates something: care, passion, reassurance, or excitement. Partners who learn to read each other's nonverbal signals often build stronger emotional intimacy overall. It shows how partners balance giving and receiving. Doggy style naturally alternates focus between both partners' pleasure. Those who check in, adjust pace, or show attentiveness demonstrate emotional intelligence and empathy, key qualities in lasting relationships. How someone treats their partner during intimacy often mirrors how they handle care and connection outside of it, too. True attraction goes beyond the act. The position might be bold, but what keeps it meaningful is emotional connection. When partners trust each other, even a raw or primal position becomes tender and loving. That blend of passion and affection is what defines deep attraction, where both body and mind align. Final message. Doggy style is far more than just a physical position. It's a reflection of emotional compatibility, trust, and communication. When passion, consent, and care come together, it becomes a psychological dance of energy and connection. Because in the end, it's not about dominance or submission. It's about mutual desire, trust, and emotional freedom.